Good evening. Welcome to the Deltahead stream. I am James Howell. I put out the announcement about 5 minutes ago that the stream was going up, and that is when I discovered two technical problems. It's like, I find this is true with asking for tech support. If I need an engineer to help me with something, or, network problem or something, the second that I formulate the question to another person is the second that the tools to solve that problem suddenly become available. And awesome, Ark, Mahafoons, great to see you. And Ark, I'm really glad that we could catch you both for your diurnal cycle, and also for that you've finished demons and you can join us without risk of ruining your experience. But yeah, so I sometimes wonder if it is the act of communicating a problem to another person that is in fact the crucial key that turns the lock and lets the solution happen. Because while it does seem like a Murphy's Law truism that the second you ask for help, the second it sort of solves itself, I think that there probably is something about having all the pieces already in mind and then just finding the right thing to tie all the synapses together. But yeah, so part 4 with Demon Souls with Mahafoon as support, and it's going to be rad. It's moving much faster and I think a lot more interestingly through than if it were like a solo affair. So thank you again, as always. Pre-game show. This has been a heck of a week. It's been mainly a week of grazing. Space Hamlet, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're able to drop by. Oh, that's excellent. I by contrast, have done next to nothing else. I think I might have leveled my character twice for endurance. So my hero's journey is still to be journeyed. But yeah, it's been a week of grazing. I've continued with Jesse Graves' Merciful Days. Oh, there we go. These poems, one of which I read last week, which is just quite lovely. He does such a good job of evoking the pastoral, and using it not to create sentiment, but when you sort of feel sentiment coming up, there's something that's very real and very something that contrasts that comes up and makes the sentiment mean much more than just kind of a fluffy feeling. So yeah, Jesse's awesome. Cannot recommend him highly enough. Also resumed reading this, which is The Man Who Was Sherlock Holmes, The Life of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. And this is a surprisingly quick read. And I got about halfway through it in an afternoon, and it's got a good pace. It's quite lovely, and there is a description of a particular prank during Conan Doyle's time, which is basically prefigures the water gun. Evening, Mexican Sting. It's good to see you. Is that a little Among Us? Little sort of Muppet looking thing there? Anyway, hello. But yeah, so there is this prank that kids would do in the streets where they would take what is essentially a bladder of some sort, and they would fill it with water, and whenever people would get in carriages and they would step out, they would run up and they would squeeze the bladder and the water would shoot out. And as you can imagine, it was besides the fact that it's water, it's probably pretty gross because the material it's made out of. Hopefully it's leather, but who knows, because bladders. And it basically prefigures the water gun. And this was novel and scandalous, and I think that's very funny. Fall Guy. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, and this is one of these things where it's the sign is sort of just a little outside of my what my focus is on day to day, even though it's immensely popular. Yeah, the Aqua Bladder. It's classic Super Soaker sheep organ. Other one is a lamp from the Warlock's tomb, John Bellairs. And And this is great. This is it's interesting. This one is set in Indiana, which I find to be much less frightening than New England. New England and port cities in the South. Those are two genuine. Those are historical locations that have genuine weight behind them in terms of haunts and specters and spooks and magic. And I feel like those settings sort of help Bel Air's a little more than the Midwest. The Conan Doyle biography is written by Sir John Dickson Carr, spelled C-A-R-R. Yeah, apparently Doyle was a boxer too. I did not know that. It's also very cool. This is something that I really like in encountering biographies, especially from people who, you know, have made a significant cultural mark, is that when you're tracing the course of their life, there is clearly a point. There is no point up until the moment when they become famous or they do their thing. There's like nothing in their story that would necessarily tell you that they are going to be the near legendary person in history that they're going to be. And so that part of anybody's biography is fascinating to me, because it's like up until this point there's like nothing from either a spectator or from that person's perspective that would lead them to think that they're going to be anything other than a normal person who has chosen that normal course of life, and that they will, you know, pass on with the same level of anonymity as the rest of us to anybody else a few generations on. But no, something happens, and you have your Arthur Conan Doyles. Bartitsu? I don't know what Bartitsu is. What is Bartitsu? The other one is, again, reading Kawakami. This continues to be lovely. It's a wonderful study in crippling shyness. And also got this in the mail, which is Japandemonium Illustrated. This is an illustrated and an annotated edition of the very first encyclopedia of you can see there, the very first encyclopedia of I keep wanting to say kaiju, and that's wrong. Monsters, the ghosts and Yurei and you know what I'm talking about, the yokai, that's it. Right, I realized I could just like literally look in the book in my hands and it would tell me what it's about. But yeah, it's got it has the illustrations, the original 18th century illustrations. It has a translation of what the description is, and also it has commentary down here at the bottom to give a little bit of context behind it. And these are just fantastic. I think that one of the things that I like the most about it is how the soulness, the soul attribute of any given thing sort of basically changes or becomes possible once it reaches a certain age or a certain degree of intensity. My favorites so far are, let me see if I can find them offhand. Oh no, I don't have it marked. Anyway, one of them is the god of garbage. It's a little basically, if a waste pile or a little gathering of dust acquires enough, if it gets big enough and chunky enough and isn't cleaned up, then after it reaches a certain degree, it too will get a soul, basically. And I'm not sure if it is the sort of thing where it attracts the attention of an existing spiritual being, or if it itself sort of acquires a spiritual status, but the latter I think feels likely. The complementary spirit is the spirit of library books, so which of course appeals to me. That if you accumulate enough books in one place, they will acquire they'll become an entity, and that level of soul making, I think, is very fascinating, and as a concept, and as a way of populating the world with wonderful and fantastic things. I do too. I really want to. Let me just see if I can. A horde of haunted housewares. Yeah, there's a point where it's like he's part cataloging folk traditions, and then as he gets on into his later career, he just starts making things up, and is making things up along the lines of the rules of the game, basically. Like there are certain patterns and certain ways that these creatures kind of generally work. And as long as the created yokai sort of generally follows those rules, then it passes with an air of legitimacy. And I think that's fascinating. And I really dig that, much in the same way that I really dig the flexibility of compounding words in English to make new words, which is something we absolutely have a right to do, and the dictionary has nothing to say about it. Basically that culture is infinitely expanding, and you as a creative individual who have inherited it absolutely have free reign to do that. So it's not just for Germans. Compound away. Really? Yokai.com. I don't think I ever noticed that before, or I'm not aware of that website, so I will look at that. Thank you. I don't know. The yokai are like, they're sort of like very much like bump in the night kind of things. And also some of them apparently take on they're not just creatures, but they're sort of just phenomena. They're basically weird occurrences. So that feeling that you kind of get in an old house at night when it's settling and it's uncomfortable and you're kind of like that also fits the description of yokai. So it's neat. It's a neat category of things, and then I like digging into it. Yes, aqua bladder. I mean, just put enough aqua bladders in one place and man, you summon that. But with that in mind, we can go ahead and start the game here. Let me get... This is great. With the appearance of Space Hamlet and Ark, who have been a little scarcer lately, we got like a nice gathering of an old crowd here. Oh, Soulsborne! Oh my god, my left hamstring is... Oh my god! My left hamstring lately has decided to just be absolutely horrid. Very much a brat, and I feel it every so often, and it's like, oh, you wanted to shift positions? Well, let me tell you, I have opinions about that. Oh man. Oh, that's fine. I trust that despite the hamness in your name, that you are not culpable in that, so trusting you. Yeah, I began running about 3 times a week a few months ago. It's paired with sort of a general calisthenics routine. And something about the IT band and the top of the thigh just sort of went... And the consequence of that is that, basically any muscle that contracts or gets sort of kinked up pulls on every adjacent muscle. So you have like a pain in your calf and the solution is actually up in your hip. It's the weirdest thing. So every a series of small injuries appear to have all agreed with each other that they should show up in the hamstring. So it has eaten into my ability to run. Yeah, and in the interim, while I've been using a foam roller to sort of to screamingly get my IT band back in order, I've been able to take focused walks, and that feels very good. Whew. I think a panda's been sitting in this chair. Done. All right, who's online? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look like 7 people. $54 deaths total. Yes, you are one of those double digits in the in the stat list. In fact, I think every one of those is 16. Though no, I think there might have been a couple of instances. There was one time when I got raided, or invaded rather. Oh yes, I came down here to get my shield all shored up. Oh, hey, Mahafun, weren't you saying that there is a switch down here or a trigger to activate the elevator? Is it this? Is this what you're referring to? Oh yeah, no, Panda's got his own Discord, and I mean, the thing is, he's so cheeky, the only custom emoji on his channel is my face. So, you know. Okay, yeah. Yeah, when I came down here to bulk up my shield, or I think it was my sword? Yeah, it was my sword. I kept trying to activate this and it did nothing. And I'm like, well, okay, what did you do? Oh wait, you did something down there. Well, okay, so... Later. So I actually have the slot for another emote. It's just the sort of thing, like, every time I remember to do it, I just need to replace the sincere intention to do something with just sitting down for, like, 10 damn minutes and doing it. So that's the thing. There really is nothing I can put that off onto. Hey man, this elevator isn't getting me this time. Oh, playthrough, not stream. Sorry, I misunderstood. Because, yes, it has killed me, this playthrough. Alright, I want to go down to the Archstone and zip over. Mahafun, how do you feel about going over to the Spider, Archstone and proceeding from there? I gotta say, I love how crinkly the rock shattering sound is. I also like the fact that the rocks sort of like plop like a water droplet hitting, you know, water droplet hits water and it goes psh, and, you know, rocks, if something that heavy hits, I imagine it's probably not going to froth. And then again, I've never seen a cartoonishly large boulder thrown and hit the ground before, so what do I know? Cool. Armor Spider Archstone. You know, from a story progression perspective, I really like that the first Archstones, like progressing in the first Archstone area, is blocked after the second boss. It's blocked by the second boss until you can defeat like a much bigger enemy, because what it does is it manages to keep all those tutorial or first time experiences contained within one level in one location. So there's sort of this sense memory, right, of overcoming something special when, you know, killing phalanx or phalanx. You know, you get then you're able to co-op, and it's your first time you get your physical form back. So there are a lot of first times, and it's a real feeling of you already have that feeling of special achievement attached to it, and sort of that's your comeback moment. And to make the next major step of progression in that same area, I feel is very smart and very compact, because it really makes that feel like that's the linear story that you're following. Alrighty, I will be running around picking up Sparkly Twinkly. Oh, nifty. Is that a lizard? Let's see. Oh, by outside boss, do you mean up? Oh, wait, down. Maybe back here. Or do you mean upstairs rather than down here? Okay, gotcha. You know, I think there could viably be a an audience for it. Ah! Dude, I'm just hanging out. Oh, these explode, don't they? Oh, there, I see it. Gotcha. Yes, I believe that, I mean, some of the suggestions were fairly banal, but others, yes, would require some major changes. Huzzah! I believe, from my experience as a Boy Scout getting my knife badge, that probably doing a massive hurrah while holding your sword straight out is a big no-no. Whoa, gross. Oh. Oh, sorry. That just feels like overkill, but I'll take it. Oh, ha! I see it. Feels very, Mahafun's strategy feels very Mask to Smith. Sure, just set it all on fire. Piece of cake. Paint your house. Well, I mean, the thing is, you could... Oh, Aw. I actually like that framing much better than mine, which is to destroy it. Yeah, well, I mean, I think that there's probably a middle ground there where you can just sort of borrow a house for a weekend. There's nothing essentially egregious about that, is there? Oh, these make me feel sick. How did you die? Alright. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, something happened to you. Huh. That just seems less tragic, more just clumsy. Okay. Maybe he was invaded. I can just, like, vicariously feel my knees when watching somebody land like that in all that armor. Well, so another way to work that would be, assume the command is for somebody else, and that the your in question is them, and paint their house, because then, you know, it's a different kind of your. It's basically pushing it off onto somebody else, but I feel like that's kind of the Guybrush Threepwood way, isn't it? Okay. Is that a seam? That's not something that's intended for me to make decisions based off of. I don't know, just have them reimburse you for the paint. Aw. How? Oh, no. This is the Adjudicator. Adjudicator is, let's see. So, Adjudicator is a big golem fella with a large pyramid head-esque great knife, and his head is a bird, and he judges the dead, and he rules, and he's one of my favorite designs. Okay. So, I see... It's amazing that I just instinctively do this as if this is going to actually, like, this is VR and this is going to get me more information. I don't believe that's the right way. And I can't run and jump. Maybe I... No, that seems wrong. All right. I genuinely did not think that was going to work. You're looking at him, Space Hamlet. This guy. Wait, how did you get here? Did you... Oh. You took the fast elevator. Or the fast ladder, which is falling. Yes, like this. Oh my god, so slow! If there's one thing I'm not dying from, it's workplace accidents. Huh? No, this is literally my starting armor. I have not... Huh. Hold on one second. Oh. Oh, weird. I am super confident that that was a panda who was just poking at the door. It's not like him to give up. I think you're right. I think he must be streaming, and this is his way of punking me on mine. I love how just like infinitely burning torches are. Just want to take one of these and give them to my guy in Shadowgate. I've died so many times in Shadowgate to my torch running out. Okay. These are very large bones. Is this another thing? Something of value? Under normal circumstances, yes. All right. Who's this on the other side? Oh, it's a boss. I don't remember this boss at all. I'm actually... I mean, it's been since like 2009, right? So it's not that big of a surprise, but I am still stunned by how much I don't remember of this game. Oh man, the creepy joint pops. Yes! Oh, wow. This is awesome! Yes! Demon Soul and power beyond... No, my emoting! Will not let me emote. I celebrate in your wake. Thank you, Mahafun. That's awesome. Yeah, it's sort of just like in Elden Ring, where you kind of get this feeling that the bosses might have been designed for just fighting one person, so as long as you can keep distracting them, they're just exploitable. So, like, what is the gimmick of Flame Lurker? Because he really did just seem like a jumpy, slashy, area of effect attack kind of boss. And his AoE attack actually didn't even hit me when I was behind him. Red Hot Demon Soul. Right off the grill. Oh, I see. I gotcha. So yeah, he's just like a much more straightforward boss. I was expecting him to have phases too. Let me run. Actually, no. You know, there's a trap back there according to that message, so I'm gonna go level up. I wouldn't think so. When he got stuck on the pillars and stuff, I just assumed that it was a situation like yeah, in Elden Ring and some of the Souls games, if a boss has a pillar in the boss room, they can usually destroy it, so you can't really rely on that, and they don't get like hung up on Geo. So I kept bracing for that to happen, but then it didn't. I'm like, oh, this is where they learned their lesson. Shard of Clearstone. Do any of the other Souls games... Oh, Yurt is here! I better find him. He's gonna kill my people. Do any of the other Souls games... I remember Dark Souls let you downgrade a weapon back into a non-specialized form, but I don't remember if it had something as specific as Meltstone in this game required to do it. So, like... Oh, not repair. Yeah, so like if I want to just like degrade this Shard of Meltstone, does it. I've never done that in a Souls game. I've always just gone back and found another copy of whatever it was and leveled that up. But it's interesting that that exists and that there is a cost associated with it. Oh, I getcha. Huh. I guess, Ed and Baldwin, they have good memories. When they upgrade a sword, they don't just upgrade a sword in the abstract, they upgrade that sword. And by God, they remember. Excuse me. Pardon. These rings never do as much as you hope they will. Really? What are your thoughts on the bosses being at all like redundant or copycat after a while?
Thou seekest soul, then touch. Soul of the mind, key to
Let's keep that up. Punch. And bleed. Yeah, this is what I'm going to call this, the punch and bleed build. All vitality, all strength. But I really need to find Yurt. I actually like...
Have you heard? If you are attacked
people here.
You will lose your humanity. What a horrible thought. Just what would happen then?
Is that like a lunch bag?
I simply cannot fathom it. Massa.
There's something very funny about the quivering Umbasa. What is in? Like potions and some sort of mixer, maybe a crucible or a pestle and mortar. That's interesting. What a weird telescope animation this is. I don't think I've really appreciated this. Both the fact that it's not straight up first person, and also that it's like I've heard about how eyes work, but maybe haven't got enough practice in it yet. Interesting. I feel like I would like to revisit Elden Ring because of the just very comforting vibes that it gave. It was a really good way of... It was a really nice way to wind down for the evening. Especially since that was one of the few Souls games where I was able to leave messages that people seem to consistently like, so you get those nice little upvotes. And it's a nice little dopamine kick.
In the name of the Lord. May I share God's power with you? Do not be bashful. We are both cut from the same cloth.
I mean, sure. I'm sorry, I can't afford God's power. Hides the caster's soul. I like that fiction for that function. You know, you're right, Ark. That's, yeah, like, let's...
I see. You wish to train yourself.
He's holding it up for me, but he can't quite see where the camera is because it's behind him, so he's just sort of kind of hoping that he kind of gets it. Like somebody trying to take a selfie before there was like a reversible camera. If I remember correctly, Yurt is up here. Whoa. Who's this? Who is this guy? I don't remember him. Who is that? Oh, Yurt totally killed a dude. Oh, weird. So you could join me as a phantom, and then I could banish you back, and when you returned, you would have your physical form back. So it's basically this sort of very circuitous way of getting around using a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes or winning a co-op. I don't think... Can the Nexus... Does the Nexus have a tendency? I don't think the Nexus has a tendency. I think that that might be Yurt, and I really want to find him now. I kind of remember fighting him upstairs. I have this just sort of like vague sense memory of fighting him near a staircase. I see. Interesting. Oh dear. I don't think these are characters who were formerly walking around here. My gut says that these have spawned because Yurt is here, killing other people who are sort of passing through the area, and this is sort of a warning to me that Yurt's up to things. There he is.
I am indebted to you for your help in Latria. Without it, I would not have made it back to the Nexus.
Do you get caught on doorways with that helmet?
I can go on with my work. And for that, I must thank you.
This is like my home, dude.
What is it? I have no business with you. Not yet. Do not be concerned. Life is hardly as precious as one.
Zero of what you're saying supports do not be concerned.
Life is hardly as precious as one might think.
Cool, so what are you reading? Ah, yeah, look at those. Look at the definite polygon around on the outside of the scroll. It is interesting how that with that scroll that they actually that they put the detail in there that it's sort of coming undone, a little unbalanced on one side, like it wasn't folded up well. So it's sort of unraveling on one end. That's a really nice little detail. And I think he is using the Nexus as a bookmark, which is a novel use for the place. So,
Well, what have we here? Do you wish to die so soon?
oh wow, I am much stronger than him. If I can backstab him before I get ill from the camera turning. Gotcha. Yeah, like, want to finish with a backstab.
Why you? Mephistopheles was right about you.
That I'm rad. That I have a cool helmet. You have to clarify before you die. Okay, so can I wear any of your equipment, and is it better than my Gloom helmet? Oh god, this looks like this would be hell to roll in. You have to make sure to tuck your head extra tight, or you just like stab straight into the ground. Interesting. It's such a wonderful, bizarre, just like ornament, because it's it actually seems like it would be a problem in combat.
Do come back alive.
Oh, interesting. But man, do I go for novelty? Yeah, let's go for novelty. That's fine. Okay. So, let's see what happens at Flame Lurker. That is a fair point. I think the ornateness of those headpieces, weren't they sort of like more broad and connecting the top of the head to the shoulders shape-wise, rather than this sort of stylization? It kind of has like a beetle vibe to it, now that I think about it. Oh, cool. It's like catacombs up here. And I'm going the wrong way. Zip. Huh. I don't think I knew that. I'm going to look into that later. I mean, I am all for ceremonial or impractical flair on something that is supposed to be functional. A world tendency event ahead? So, is this something that I can summon you for, Mahafun? Oh my. Okay. Is the World Tendency event, there you are. Can World Tendency events be triggered after you've beaten a boss in an area, or are they just for areas where you haven't beaten the boss yet? Oh, I love Adjudicator. Got a bird for a head. Best judge of the damned. Huzzah! There's it's funny. In order to respond in short order, the other person already has to have been holding X button for at least like 3 seconds. Dragon God. Oh, this guy. Don't bother with nothing. Oh dear. Alright. Oh, no, 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 no. This seems like something where I might need to bait him into doing this. Yeah, I was right. Whoop. Alright, I'm just gonna eat this and then go. Whoa, what? Okay. Hmm. Yeah. I mean, not just punch, but like it. I think I just kind of ran into the side of it. Okay, then if this one needs to be done before I beat the boss, I want to change the world tendency so we can see that. I think it has to do with leaving messages in the Nexus. If I remember the wiki that you linked correctly. Let me see. Change world 10. Let's see. Oh wait, no, no, no. That link is in the Discord. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that now. Well, here, let's go ahead and get to the Nexus. I think I'm looking at the wrong channel. Yeah, I think it's the way that the fan servers do it. Here, let me do a search. Oh, apologies, I'm kind of terrible at finding something here. Yeah, the lack of level restrictions is pretty great. You know, you never think about all the context that the word tendency comes up in until you just search for it. Ah, thank you. Here. Let's not clutter up the place. Just soul level of 10 ahead. Did I back out of that? I'm curious. Maybe I can't leave it down there. Evening Dream Bombs, good to see you. Oh, okay. Thank you. You're all awesome. My ability to multitask by reading and actually and doing something manual is, well, limited to chat. And thank you for the compliment on the shield. I was actually thinking about you earlier, Dreambomb, because I have been playing the 25th Ward. It's been a couple of years since I played the Silver Case, and that was a fairly intense experience. Yeah, there we go. And so I kind of took a break before getting to the 25th Ward, and now I'm back at it, and man, what a game. Yeah, Space Hamlet, that's interesting to me too. This is something that I noticed with Metal Gear Online as well, and MGO2 in particular, which is that is it here? Oh, weird. No, I see it. I was just checking ahead to see if there was a primeval demon down there. I'm here. This is such a long-held social intention. Just waiting for somebody to come around the corner and then I can finally wave! Again, the Boy Scout in me is looking at that use of a blade and thinking, wow, your Scoutmaster must be very mad with you. Alright, so... Oh, hamstring. There's Growly Dragon. And... Just curious. Oh wow, it doesn't even reach him. World event is on the left? Oh, is it this fella? Oh my god, dude! Oh, come on, come on! Oh my god. Oh man. Alright, thank you. Man, the difficulty of hitting something that's right at your feet with a blade that you can just easily just kind of poke at. Very funny. Alright, now. World Tendency event is done. We can fight the dragon. Blade of the Immortal. Is that an older manga by the same guy who did Lone Wolf and Cub? Is what I'm thinking of for some reason? Oh. Alright. More World Tendency events. Oh wait, I wonder if I unintentionally borked that. Oh no, the World Tendency is still the same. Excellent. Gotcha. Did I... There you go, okay. I killed a lizard and died. I have some old, I have some Viz. Let me... Whoa, what? No! How do I drop everything? I still have Yurt's stupid armor. Alright, let's just see if this stuff is any better. Okay, no, I don't care about the gauntlets. Leggings, kind of dumb. So, let's drop and say goodbye to forever. Fluted helmet, goodbye. Fluted armor, goodbye. Oh, thank you so much. Flim gauntlets, goodbye. Flim leggings, goodbye. Okay. I've dropped an entire wardrobe, and I'm prepared to accept the sword. Yes! Two hands it is. Yes. I typically don't play greatsword characters. This kicks ass. Alright, so... Oh, weird. That Fisher... Okay, cool. just inspecting. So this seems like a puzzly boss. I probably want to go to the right and break up those stones, and then not get punched again, as I did last time. Well, that's cool. He punched something. Alright. Oh no, I'm greatly overburdened. I'm gonna need to level up before I can use this thing well. So, as much as I want to play with my new toy right out of the gate, maybe not the best choice right now. But, yes, I have many of the Fist of the North Star manga from, no, 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 no! What? 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 No! Stop being... Why am I surviving this? Like, it's ridiculous that it killed you with that and not me, and just sort of pinned me on the ground. Okay. It's safe here. Oh, I get it. In retrospect, positioning himself here seems like a bad idea. Aw. Even though he's trying to kill me and he's a giant fire-breathing dragon, this still gives me that sort of Souls vibe of, like, I am definitely the jerk here. Okay, cool. Am I stealthing it? Can I get in a cardboard box? I like to think of it as dragon arrogance. I call it drarrogance. One of my something that I like to do with the word binoculars is, you know, ocular is one part of it and bi is the other, but there's the in that seems to belong to neither one nor the other. So I like to think of like a telescope as a nocular, because it's a single one, and the bi is the binocular, so it's just a nocular. Anyway, this is what I do for myself. No, 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 Dragon God! Punch him back. Yeah, this is definitely this definitely calls for some Devil May Cry chutzpah. I'm gonna run back here. Try something. Oh. This conservative strategy is not the winning move I thought it might be. Oh, okay. You know, I can own that. I thought he was going to keep shooting fire in that direction. No, not the most quick-witted. On the other hand, he did just happen to get shot by an object that he probably thought was super normal and harmless because nobody had thought to fire it at him yet. So... Right. Which is one of my favorite, like, that's one of my favorite things from Elden Ring that is clearly, like, a dev placeholder strategy to do that. That's I find that very charming, especially as a thing that had been left in and then meaning was sought from it. It makes me happy. Well, so there are two possibilities. One, somebody built the the dragon god killing weapon around the dragon god. The dragon god was like, oh, do whatever. Alternatively, the dragon god was alternatively they built it, and the dragon god decided to show up, and he was like, just kind of didn't know what it was. So really, it's just a strategy that depends entirely on the dragon god, not. Dragon God being just kind of a little daft. Yeah. No, I appreciate it. I need all the support I can get, moral and otherwise. Actually, does he punch after you when you run through? Oh, yes, it seems that he does. Stop it! Woo! I'm not sure how you're supposed to, like, get past those without getting smacked. Yeah. Oh, hey. Yurt was here. I mean, the #1 pastime of any overpowered or deified enemy is courting irony. It's in, like, all of their profiles. Oh, his eyes are tells for his alert status. I get it now. Oh, baiting the punch. That seems like a much better strategy than mine of just continuing to get punched, healing immediately, and then running to the next punch. It's, yikes! Alright, sassafras. You just assure you, fella, you saw nothing. Okay. I was unsure if, so his eyes are located on the side of his head. Does that mean he's like a fish and can only see things, so like if he's looking at me head on, he's less likely to see me? Are you saying that the Dragon God is part Bun Bun? Because with a mug that cuddly, I'd believe it. Okay. Wait, no, what? Where am I? Nah! I don't know what's happening. Okay. Oh, you're right, he does have that giant spike coming out of his chin. That seems like, a potential handicap on the, level of Yurt's, sort of beetle spires. Alright. I'm gonna go for it. Now! Oh my god, no! Whew! Oh, hey! I am safe here. And therefore you are not. Chunk of clear stone. Again, it's been trying to kill me this whole time and I still feel like the jerk. I guess it's time to double down on that feeling, isn't it? Oh, wow. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Oh, hey, I'm on the other side of that thing. Here. Let me just bump that little 1 HP of health in case that's the one that winds up mattering. Oh, how did you die? Aw. Pardon me, Dragon God. I do not mean to neglect the dramatic tension. So, this seems potentially perilous. Oh, I bet that'll kill me. The word Lilliputian comes to mind. No, it's true. Even though the Dragon God does score a lot of profile hits with the courting irony interest, the chin's a problem. Did that do damage? Oh! Very nervous about that. All right. Like, I mean, I'm whiffing, but I gotta applaud the guts that it takes to try to uppercut a dragon. Oh my god, so little damage! I mean, this is how it's gotta end. I like to think that this is like a prep for like a Shinshodukun. Dragon Punch, get it? Whoop. I've got to say, third strikes, nope. Let's go, let's go! Third strikes Shinshodukun is one of the most graphically satisfying versions of that move ever. Huh. That's interesting. Let me try that. Let me see, maybe I have to hold the shield to do it. No, it's not letting me press triangle to two-hand it. Oh no. It's amazing to be that close to a dragon like that and whiff. Oh. With my bare hand. Well, gauntleted hand. I mean, if you can't commit to a bit, what are bits for? No, the true Demon Soul starts with S ranking your cooperator. Remember that, kids. Dragon Demon Soul, Pure Dragon Soul. Oh, is this an Archdemon Soul? Yes, it is! Yeah! Dun 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 dun! Just like the worst mood-breaking presentation is every time you teleport out with an Archstone, your guy just yells, Demon Souls! Just to remind you the brand of the game that you're playing.
I can forge weapons for you at a fair price.
Whew. I want to rename the Gloom Armor. I want to rename it Glam Armor because
Thank goodness. I was worried.
Gloom is Yurt's vibe. Me? I think of myself as sassy. Let's see. What are the requirements for this? I need strength 30 to do. What is my strength at currently? Oh, 28. I can get this pretty easily.
Thou seekest soul power, dost thou not? Then touch the demon inside. Soul of the mind, key to life's
Yeah.
Art thou done? Main.
See, you think that swords are for slashing, but a giant sword like this tells you no. Swords are for bonking. Bonk. Bonk. Some like to call it a flat club, and I say that's insulting. Okay, I'm going to use a soul here and finish leveling up on the endurance. And let's store the other... No, I want to keep the other sword on me just in case. Oh, for sure. I mean, the thing is, like, I had no idea what Berserk was when I played this, and still properly don't, having not read it, but I know of it, and I know its role in sort of the development of certain visual ideas and the like. So I appreciate it now, but when I saw this, just like when I saw them in like Dragon Hunter, Monster Hunter, I just thought, oh, it's a Buster Sword, and because for me, like FF7 Cloud was the very first face of that. Oh, okay, so it's a much more Berserk reference than just the design. I see. And sorry about the ads. If I could turn those off, I would. I am annoyed that my YouTube channel gets ads, because I have never monetized anything that I've done. So, like, it's just like showing ads, and one of the reasons why I didn't monetize it, because I didn't want those up there. But that's YouTube now. Alright, let's break this seal. Really? That is a fascinating intertextual relationship. I was reading about intertextuality today, so that word's on my mind. Whoa! The sachet lurch. Alright, Mahafun, I am game to summon you here. If you are. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's cool. His sort of stagger is to use the tip of the sword for leverage, and then shove with the hilt. That's neat. What happened to you? Yeah, did the audio thing. that weird glitchy audio thing that every Souls game does when you break multiple objects that have roughly the same destruction sound effect. When you break them all near each other at the same time, it's got this really artifacted echo that happens when you do it. It's awesome. You know, you might be right. Excuse me. Oh my. Huh. The question arises, who is this cage protecting? Me from the dogs? Or them from me? Really makes you think. Oh, did I rank you last? Yes, I did. Now, I want to finish working through Lone Wolf and Cub, which is a considerable effort, and I have a few of the issues of New Lone Wolf and Cub, which, following Daigo's adventure, following in his father's footsteps, and maybe it's the new dad relatability, but like my heart, it's a very big place for my heart in that series. Like, everything is weightless when you're cheering. Like this. Like, at that point, it just becomes like one of those novelty fingers from, like, a baseball game. Oh, wait, sorry. If you were waiting for the opportunity to socialize in your menu. Rock and roll. I like how these crows in this universe have mastered the art of hovering. Yeah! Again, I don't play greatsword characters very often, but this is cool. Oh, cool. Yeah, that might be it. I remember reading about Blade of the Immortal in conjunction with Lone Wolf and Cub as a recommendation of where to move on next to, and maybe I just assumed that was like sort of thing like, oh, okay, maybe I just, in my mind, I assumed that meant like, if you like more, if you want to read more of this author, try this. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Alright. Guess that is what I get for the 5-finger discount. Comedy gold. He got killed. Oh man. Oh man. What? Ah! Oh man. I feel like all the From Souls games do have a sense of humor, but oh, you got the laughter thing. Swerk. So I like how it's basically like it's what is it? Not prestidigitation. That cantrip. Maybe it's just cantrip. This is a word I'm trying to think of. Anyway, like the fact that it only sounds a little like laughter actually makes it even better. Excuse me. Oral decoy. Ah! No! What the hell are you? Chat demon? Oh, okay, that's just his physics being wonky. What is it supposed to be? Okay. Oh, just a rogue ninja. Oh, weird. And I do. I want to change the camera angle so I can see that properly. Oh, that's rad! I like how it's actively using the weight of the sword. Oh, there's the ladder over here. And not like trying to fight against the fact that it wants very much to be in contact with the ground. I just got Elden Ringed. I've got to say, I'm very surprised that the hidden passage ahead, the thing that joke and getting you to hit the thing, I think it would work really well if that were called being ring rolled, and am kind of disappointed that it's not. Ah! No, 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 no! No! All right. Watch out, he's there. Oh, wait, he's dead. Thank you. Who is this? Is this another ninja? No, it's just another... It's an archer. Is that a... Jesus. You backstabbed with that. How are you doing on grass? I can drop some if you need it. Okay. I'm assuming that means that, no, actually, eating grass could call that a salad break. Ah! No! It knocked him on the ground. That rules. Woo. Oh man, the camera sort of... It's this guy!
Ah, we meet again. Fancy that. Hope you find something that suits you.
Fair enough. And thank you for letting me know. Dun.
I'm sure you'll...
I want to talk to this guy.
Hello. The king, he's gone mad like the rest of them. But perhaps he was mad in the first place. I can never tell with those eccentric royal oafs. Be a brave knight or depraved slave, the demons will snatch your soul and you'll go mad. And those who dare cling to their humanity are hunted down. It is the end of great Boletaria as we...
Oh my god, the VO is so spirited.
At least the demons don't send us to our deaths in battle. Hard times, eh? I'm sure you'll turn things around.
I mean, that helps. I mean, I'm sure he appreciates knowing that his conversation is not one-sided. What is... Is this a weapon? What am I, overburdened with? Oh, wow. Right in the hat. Alright. Cool. We repelled them. Alright. Oh, hey, cool. Missed door. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I love it. Bonk. Iron Ring of Keys? Oh, yeah. Very good. I don't think I want that enough to fall down there. Oh no, stand still. Yeah. Like, that's not even a backstab proper, that's just being bisected. Oh, thank you. Your level of participation is calibrated perfectly. Ah, no, 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 no! What the hell is that? Was that purple mist, was that something that you did? It seems like a weird place to lay a sack of something. Oh, I see. Oh, cool. Here we go. Boom! Oh, whoops. It's a hilt to the face. Again, there's nothing about this sword that's for stabbing, it's all for bonking. Use observation on the next enemy. Are we down here? Oh, how are you withstanding that? It's like a hell of a buckler, buddy. Nice. There was a sword that I left back there, and I'm not intending to go back to get it. I'm just... Oh, 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 oh! I'm gonna backstab him. Ah. I mean, the man did enjoy a solid chuckle. I've always fancied that I in another life, with a little more time and dedication, could have been a status effect Souls player. The closest that I got was in Elden Ring, going for a katana build and having a lot of bleed attacks. Would not overburn you. What is... Oh, my item burden is pretty high. Let's see. Oh, the official's cap, gloom armor, fluted helmets. Oh wait, what's this? Oh. Thank you for protecting me during my inventory management. Well, whatever this is, I can't pick up. It is a little maddening that you can't see what the item is, so if you want that, it is all yours. Like, whatever he's doing feels like it is just like an analog of a power walk. Power saunter? Oh my. Oh, I gotta get away from this. Yeah. Oh my. Ah! Well, at least I got the gate. See, what do we, yeah, I think we can do. We can run through the gate, and we're pretty near whatever the end of this is. So, but first, I'm going to return to the Nexus, and I'm going to drop off a bunch of crap with Thomas, since I'm not able to pick up a single blade of grass without my back breaking. Yes. Nope. 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 Oh, man. That is an equip burden, for sure. Or a inventory burden. Let's see. Anything here that would be meaningful to drop? No. No. Yeah, nothing here is heavy enough to merit that. Okay, I think that's good enough. Although, I want to get more half moon grass from him.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on your belongings. Rest assured.
Really? It's in the Armored Cores. I didn't know that. I'm actually less familiar with those games.
You have a...
It's in with yours.
Yeah, let's repair this stuff.
It's in trade. I'll give you.
Wait, Patches is from Armored Core? I remember Seath being from the King's Quest games. That's interesting. Patches seems like such a great fit for this universe that I assumed that he was a fantasy character primarily. All right. There we go. Okay. I can resummon you, and we can hightail it over to where I died, and I'm actually going to equip this guy for a little more flexibility. There you are. Oh, right. No, Patches is totally a pre-social media chain letter forwarder. I believe that sincerely. Oh. All right. Now that I've opened that gate, I think it's a pretty straight shot. Alrighty. All right. Do I hear somebody behind us? No. Ostrava!
What on earth are you doing? Please, you must not.
Whoa, whoa, settle, settle.
You saved my life. This is the third time I am truly indebted to you. This is all I have. But please accept it. Now, I must go. My father, the king, awaits me.
Oh, he's such a noble spirit. This isn't going to turn out well for him.
My father, the king, awaits me just over there.
That item replication glitch was fantastic, by the way, Mahafu, and thank you for sharing that with me. Definitely removed one of my least favorite parts of this game, which is the need to grind for health items. Having the Estus Flask refill is one of the... It was a great design choice. Holy crap, how did I get that many souls? Let's see if we can do this without calling all the really horrible ones over to us. Right at the start, anyway. Oh, this is kind of making me wish I had my parry. Alright, I've got their attention. You can backstab them. No, 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 no! You have to live! There we go. Alright. Thank you. Skewer. What? Well? Wonder how high we can get that number. Huh. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Well, I guess he's happy now. He's at peace. Weird. Oh, interesting. Okay. That'll mess with your poise. Oh, yeah, that'll also mess with your face. Woo! Are there backstabs on this guy? It seems not. This guy seems about as straightforward as the Flame Lurker, though able to break Geo. What? Oh, what? Oh my. Yeah! All right. Thank you, Mahafun. I wonder if they don't prompt you for the cooperator ranking in other contexts because there are just too many menus on the way. All right. Kick ass. Well, that puts us at about 11:15. I think that's 15. I think that's a pretty good place to wrap the stream on. Let me. I'm going to see through life's ether. World might be mended. Please let me wield a giant stone sword. All right, cool. Thank you everybody for coming out. This was a lot of fun and great pick me up at the end of the day. So Mahafun, thank you so much for the co-op and Ark, Space Hamlet, and Mexican Sting if you're still around. Everybody, I hope you have a great night and look forward to hanging out with you on the interwebs or seeing you next week. So have a great night. Bum, 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 bum.